Right, hello guys, welcome to another video. You join me in my room this time, and yes, Apple have released 3 new phones this September on the 20th, last Friday. Yeah, 3 phones. So we've got the iPhone 11, the iPhone 11 Pro, and the iPhone 11 Pro Max. I have with me the iPhone 11 Pro in the new midnight green colour, and yes, it does look very, very nice. It's a new colour they introduced this year, alongside the space grey, the gold, and the white. And also in the iPhone 11, they've added a few more colours with the pastel colours and sort of purples and all that stuff. But yeah, it's nice to see, because normally they only release space grey, gold and white, you know, with the pro level or kind of plus level S model phones. But yeah, they've introduced this midnight green colour, which looks really, really nice. It's kind of like a frosted matte colour, and they've kind of raised the triple camera system in a different kind of way. You don't have the silver kind of lining you had on the XS Max and stuff like that. It's like a frosted kind of line, which makes it really blend into the phone. And on the outside is kind of chrome green, which is quite nice. Yeah, so I got the iPhone 11 Pro. It's not my phone, I'm just doing a kind of first impressions. My mum actually's got this, so she's let me do a video on this in the meantime while I get mine. So I'm going to get the Max. I'm going to get the same one, in it, same colour as well, the iPhone 11 Pro in the Max version. I do have, as you know, it's my previous video I've mentioned, I do have the iPhone, what's it called? iPhone XR. Yeah, I do have this one at the moment in product red. But yeah, if you want to know why I have that phone, go back to the other video and watch that. But I will be getting the iPhone 11 Pro Max soon, so I can do kind of a full depth review on everything on that. But yeah, this is kind of a first impressions look. I know all the big YouTubers dropped all their videos, and I'm about 3 days late, but who cares? So yeah, let's go through kind of the major specs. Firstly, you've got 3 cameras on the back now, if you have not noticed already. A wide telephoto and an ultra wide, which is really, really interesting to me actually. I mean, all the Apple kind of fans, the fanboys are going to go mad over this, having a wide camera. Finally in the phone, I mean, it looks awesome. I've taken some video outside using the 4K and stuff, and on the true depth camera as well, which is awesome. It does look very good. The megapixels haven't upped though. There's still 12 megapixels in all 3 cameras, by the way. 4 cameras I should say, because it includes the front camera, true depth camera, 12 megapixels. I would have liked to see kind of an upgrade in that, because they're not, the iPhone photos aren't as sharp as you think. When you zoom right in, it's still kind of, you know, you can see big pixels. I would have liked to have seen kind of a sensor kind of upgrade, or kind of a megapixel upgrade, to get even finer detail when you zoom into the camera, you know, especially for editing and stuff. Which, that's a good point actually about editing. You can now, when you take a photo, you can now edit the photo you have taken. Yeah, you can do exposure, brilliance, highlights, shadows, contrast, brightness, black point, saturation. You can even do vibrance, warmth, tints, sharpness, definition, noise reduction, and vignetting as well, which is quite a nice touch. Although I still would like to see in a manual mode. And also, you know, when you go on the camera, right, I'll show this all in B-roll so you can see what I'm looking at. It has 1 times, 2 times, and then 0.5 times. There I would like to have seen the actual millimeters, which would have been a cool thing to do, because, you know, being a lens, you work in mil, which would have been, you know, the icing on the cake, I think, for me. It's nice to think that more photographers are going to be more keen to use this as an actual camera. I've already taken some photos with it, and the wide, it's awesome. I would love to, you know, I can't wait until I get mine to really work with it and take some photos, you know, using the wide, the 1 times, and even the telephoto lens is pretty good as well. What else is new? I mean, they're throwing all the names out again. The super, what's it called? It's called something. I've got the specs here on my laptop so I don't mess it up. Where are we? Come on. Display. Super Retina XDR display. So before it was just a Super Retina. Now they've introduced this new technology of XDR. It has got a better color ratio, contrast ratio and all that, so it does look very, very crispy on the screen. Very nice. Also, you know, obviously OLED as well. Both the Pro and the Pro Max are pretty much the same, although the big thing which is different between them is the battery life. So they're promising 5 more hours of battery life between the XS Max and the 11 Pro Max. Okay, so they're promising 5 extra hours between those 2 phones. My mate has got the phone as well, and I think it was the other day he got, I mean, normally he had the iPhone 10. Okay, so whenever we finish up, like late at night, like say 9-10, he would always have like 1% battery or something like that. Now, you know, he's got like 30-40% after these few days he's been using the phone, which is very good actually. Night mode is a new thing. Obviously I'm going to go into more depth with the camera and stuff on a whole proper video. This is just giving you a kind of insight and telling you I'm going to do making videos on this phone because I'm going to buy it myself. Night mode, I haven't tried it yet, but it looks promising. I think it's slightly better than, you know, the Pixel stuff that you get in those phones. So yeah, it's good. Although the phone hasn't changed that much, it's still the same shell. All it really is the change on the back. The Apple logo is in the middle now, which is slightly different, and it's cleaner down here as well. If you're in Europe, you buy the phone, you've got the C and the bin symbols on the back, but it doesn't say iPhone anymore, and it doesn't have the designed by Apple in California anymore. It just has the CE and the bin kind of symbol behind there. Other things, video. So you've got 4K 60, 4K 30, 4K 24, also on the front camera. So all three cameras, doesn't matter if it's telephoto, wide, or ultra wide, you can shoot 4K 60 and on the front camera as well, which is pretty good, which is nice. It's a nice touch. So yeah, I will be getting this phone in the Max version, because I thought when I had this, long story short, I broke the XS Max I had, so I had to buy this. It was too much to pay out to get it fixed. It was the same price as this to get the XS Max fixed, so I just bought this. And I didn't want to buy another XS Max, so I thought, okay, wait till the new one comes out, see what there is. If there's 3 cameras, then cool, I'm going to buy it. But yeah, I really am intrigued by the wide camera. It does look awesome. And then also another thing, you can do slow-mo video on the front camera. Not sure why, don't know, not really any point, but I guess if you want to take slow-mo selfies, slow-mo video selfies, I think there's a word trending around, I don't know what it is. Some silly word about slow-mo selfies, but yeah, if you want to do that, you can. Portrait mode is all the same. Looks a bit more crispy actually. I took a few earlier of the cat and myself, so I'll throw those up so you can have a look. Other than that, yeah, so dark mode looks quite cool actually when you go into the messages. It takes a while to get used to, obviously, because the iPhone hasn't had dark mode yet. But yeah, all in all, I think it's a pretty okay update. I wouldn't call it, some people aren't really calling it Pro. If there's Pro, there'll be a manual mode in the camera, USB-C, and there needs to be a USB-C if you're going to call it Pro, because it's still got a lightning cable. I don't know when Apple's going to bring it out, but yeah, there needs to be a USB-C down there. Yeah, I like it. It's alright. It's good. And I do like the mint. I do like the midnight green colour. So I'm going to throw up some samples and video. I took some 4K 60. I'll do some more slow-mo and I'll put those up. And yeah, that's it for the video, I think. Just first impressions. There's a lot more to come. I'm very, very hyped to use this as kind of a workhorse for video as well. I mean, that ultra-wide camera is kind of the same as my 10-18 on my A6500, but I think it's a bit wider. I think it's about 8mm. I don't know. I don't know exact stats and figures here, but yeah, it's promising. It's promising for a content creator like me to use. It's just something more unique. Do you know what I mean? With the ultra wide, you can get kind of creative and clever with it. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to throw up all the sample images and stuff like that after, you know, I've shut up, so you can see those. And yes, guys, subscribe if you want to see, because obviously I'm going to make a ton more videos with this. Do drop a like if you do like the release of the new iPhones, whether you're getting the iPhone 11, 11 Pro, or the 11 Pro Max. Cool, awesome, guys. That's it. I'll see you next one. Goodbye.